Hi guys, Peter Finch here and welcome down to Finch Friday, your weekly golf Q&A. And as always, had so many questions in. I'm going to go through, pick out 5 and then answer them forthwith. So I've got people asking advice on which clubs to join, asking about certain coaching methods such as stack and tilt and the A-swing. Quite a lot of questions about how to get handicap down, which I will go into. Quite a few questions on green fees and why some courses are more expensive than other courses. And a question about my favourite golf YouTubers. Okay, so first question from WheatJJ1. Hi Pete, keep up the great content. Thank you very much. I'm currently without a club. Player for 4 handicap, stuck between rejoining my old club as it's local and convenient, I know lots of members and enjoy playing, or joining a new and more challenging course that could excel my ability. What's your advice and how would you approach this? And this is a question that I'm getting a lot at this moment in time. The season is beginning, people are starting to renew membership fees, or looking to join new clubs. What I would say is if you are looking at your current club and you're not happy, what is it you're not happy about? Is it the fact that you don't like the course? Do you find it too easy? Which I've never particularly found that many people say, you know, I don't like playing this course because it's too easy. Golf is hard enough. You don't need to be a sadist about it. Condition obviously matters. The members matter. Who you play with matters. How well attended are the competitions? How forward thinking is the committee? How potentially good could a golf course be? I've been to a lot of golf clubs that have not been managed correctly, and the potential that they have is fantastic, but the people in charge are holding a club back. That is also something you need to have a look at. What I will nail this down to, and I think what it always comes down to, is any club, absolutely any club. Yes, the course is important, but a club is made up by the quality of the membership. If you go to a club and everyone is unfriendly, you don't get on with anyone, don't join that club, even if the course is absolutely amazing, because you will be looking at a beautiful piece of greenery and it's going to be filled with people you don't get on with. So you're not going to want to get out. I would prefer to play an average golf course which is in decent condition, but the membership were great and you could become friends with people there. Now sometimes that's hard to tell if you're going to a totally new club. You know, you might not have chance to get to know that many people. Then you need to find out, are competitions a regular thing? Are they always filled up? Because you can get to meet new people that way. And a lot of courses now, they're not completely flush with members. I know very few courses that have a waiting list. So most courses you can go to and just make a polite inquiry, you know, can I come down? Can I have a game? Can I chat to a few of the members? Don't be afraid of doing that. If you're going to invest money in joining a club, you want to know what you're getting yourself into. So this question is specifically about stack and tilt, but I'll include A-swing and other theories into this. MP_2_2, hi Pete, hello. How do you feel towards the stack and tilt method? I feel many golfers steer clear of it from the supposed nightmare stories and how it can affect their back, etc. When there is no evidence of this, do you feel a simple and easy swing like this could help people get into the game, i.e. weekend hackers, than them being bogged down with thousands of other methods? Love your content, Mark. Now Mark, it seems like you're a proponent of the stack and tilt method, and if that works for you, absolutely fine. But the one thing I would say is if you look across the world of golf, every player from beginner to top tour pro, it is perfectly clear that no one really swings it the same. You have a look at the top 10 players in the world. There are completely, vastly different ways of swinging and still being an amazing golfer. And I don't like fitting people into certain swings. I don't like feeling that when someone comes in for a lesson, I would do exactly the same things with those players to get them into certain positions. That doesn't work for me. That's not coaching a player. That is coaching a method and then trying to fit a player into it. And I don't think performance works best like that. But what I would recommend is with all these things, so stack and tilt and with the A-swing, swing the handle, you know, whatever it may be, if you research them and if you have a look through them, there are certain points which you may go, oh, you know, that could work for some people. And again, that's the key. It could work for some people. And also in relation to your question about could this help more people get into the game, weekend hackers, without being bogged down with thousands of other methods, if you're going to go for a lesson, just make sure you're going with someone who you know has improved golfers before. And if you're looking for a golf swing method which isn't going to bog you down in lots of technical detail, then the stack and tilt method, which is comprised of hitting lots of different positions, that might not be for you either. You know, it's finding something which you can trust. Now, there's a lot of questions on this about dropping handicap, which may sound obvious to some people, but there is a little bit more to it, and there's a different way that you could approach your handicap this year. Now, this question is from Steve McAlevey, but there are quite a few other questions on this. Hi Pete, I currently play off 11. I've only been playing properly for a year and a half. Very good going. I was wondering if you could give me some advice on how to get even lower. I struggle with keeping my head in a round. Would you have any advice on how to maintain a positive attitude throughout a round? As far as maintaining a positive attitude is concerned, you have the choice in that. Golf is a sport where you have control over your emotions. If you hit it in the water, you have control over how you react. If you are tempted to pick up your club and wang it in there after your ball, just stop for a moment and say, this is only golf. And bear in mind, this is coming from someone myself who used to be very angry on the golf course when I was a kid, and I made the decision to just stop being angry. And it was as simple as that for me. I learned to calm myself down by realizing that I have a choice on the golf course of how I act and how I behave. Now, as far as getting your handicap down is concerned, what a lot of people presume is that if they practice, if they get lessons and they work hard, their handicap will come down. Now, that's not always the case. What you need to do is find out which part of your game needs to be worked on. Now, what I would suggest, and if you've not done this before, I absolutely recommend it. Try it for at least a month. So let's say March or April, you know, a time when you're going to get out and play quite a lot of golf. Download an app, whether it be Game Golf, whether it be My Round Pro, which is relaunching next month, I believe, Hole 19, you know, whatever it may be. Get a free app on your phone. Put in your stats for a month, and then see where you're losing your shots. Using stats and actually understanding where you're losing your shots is the key for getting your handicap down. So if you've not used stats before and you've not gone about it in that way, try it for 1 month. Try it for 1 month and let me know how you get on. And see after that point if you can improve by actually focusing on the areas that matter. So a question here from Sam_Napper. Very simple question. Why are golf clubs so expensive? And I'm presuming here, Sam, you're talking about golf clubs as in hardware, driver and irons and all the rest of it, but let's expand this out to actual golf clubs as well that you go play at. What I would say about this, and this is true for most things, most marketplaces where you're buying, people will charge what they think you're going to pay. It's as simple as that. So if Callaway or TaylorMade bring out their new drivers, which they have done, which are retailing over £400 in the UK, and they think people are going to buy them, then that's what they're going to do. And if they hammer home the marketing and they say this driver's the best, it's incredible, it's going to revolutionize your driving game, and it is going to blow the socks off, 500-yard drives, almost guaranteed, please read the small print. That is going to get people engaged with that product. And if people start buying for the expensive price point, then that's what they're going to charge. And I've got a really simple thing for you to do, guys. If you're not happy with how expensive golf clubs are, then don't buy them. It's as simple as that. Shop around, get cheaper clubs, and don't buy the new stuff. The thing is, you have a choice here. It's not like you're being forced into buying these new clubs. So if TaylorMade, Callaway, whatever, want to bring out a driver, PXG, want to bring out a driver which is mega expensive and say it's the best thing since sliced bread, is that still saying? Then let them. That's absolutely fine. That's their prerogative. They're a business. They're there to make money. But if it annoys you and you can't afford it, then don't buy it. And if enough people actually said, you know what, this year I ain't going to buy a driver. What's the point? What's the point? I don't believe that this year's drivers are going to go any further than drivers that came out a couple of years ago. And if everyone got together and said that, then the companies will turn around and go, oh, crikey, we can't release this driver at this expensive price point. People aren't going to buy it, and they will react to people's buying habits. Anyway, rant over. Okay, final question. This is from Avery_Falash. Your favourite golf YouTubers? Right, let's load up YouTube. There are a lot of people at the moment. And what I've done here is I've picked out different channels who I think offer something different, and obviously you guys probably heard of. So we've got Rick, who I work with and who I've known for a number of years now. Does great club reviews, does coaching videos, course vlogs, Q&As, and, you know, absolutely smashing it at this moment in his time. He's well on his way to 200,000 subscribers. Great guy, wonderful beard. What more can I say? We've got the Me and My Golf lads, who are at this moment in time the most subscribed YouTube channel. They are very much focused on the coaching aspect. So they are positioning themselves and they want to be some of the best golf coaches in the world. And I think they can get there. They're really, really top lads. If you've not gone over to their channel and watched their coaching videos, I highly recommend it. They've started to try and introduce some new Q&A formats into the channel as well, which I think is a good move. I really like those guys. I've got a lot of time for them, and they've been a big inspiration. Absolutely. Next up, you've got Mark Crossfield. And again, these are names I'm sure you've seen before. Mark does so many videos at the moment. Again, this is one of the things that I think we are so lucky with. If you are fans of golf, if you love golf and you like going on YouTube, there's so much new content coming out from everyone. You know, there's no real need to be watching stuff on the TV anymore. That's not me saying you shouldn't watch things on the TV, but yeah, you should definitely watch more on YouTube. But Mark does club reviews, his new daily vlogs, I really like the style of those, when he focuses on an individual player and certain movements within that swing, offers coaching tips. That's a new format which I really, really like. Obviously he does all these course vlogs as well with Lockie, and again, if you've not checked it out, hop on over. So now on to some names and some people you may not have seen before. We'll start off with Chris Ryan, who has 36,000, well, almost 37,000 subscribers now. He's a friend of Andy and Piers, Me and My Golf. He's based out at the Belfry. Really, really top guy. Again, he's very much focused on the coaching aspect. And he delivers some really, really good lessons down at the Belfry as well as an exceptionally busy coach. And he works so hard around a full coaching diary to produce these videos. So I do recommend you go and check those out. Really nice guy as well, wonderful head of hair. A couple of guys who we've been doing a lot of videos with recently, got Improve My Golf, so Andy Carter's still based at the Trafford Centre, and then you got Matt Fry, who's just moved to Stockport Golf Club. Still relatively new channels. Improve My Golf, they've just almost got 13,000. Matt Fry's just passed through 5,000 subscribers now as well, and all these links are in the description below, so please go check them out. They do very mixed content, from course vlogs to coaching videos and lots of different things besides, so please go and check those out as well. You've got Buzzard Golf, obviously, who is now based over in Thailand at the David Ledbetter Golf Academy. Buzzard's a really, really top lad, and he does produce some good stuff. James Pickard, who we play with down at the Shire a couple of days ago now, he's producing content for that channel as well. It is one of the most surprising things when I look through this list that I've just written down here, is how many of the golf YouTubers are based in the UK. If you think about the US, for example, especially the southern states, California, Arizona, Martin Chucky's based over there, Tour Striker, channel I recommend you go check out. Again, very into the biomechanics side of the swing, very knowledgeable coach, does training aids as well, and he's an absolutely top guy. I met him a couple of times over in Orlando, so go check him out. But there's so many people based in the UK, it surprises me how there's nowhere near as many based in the US. One guy who is based in the US though, and who does some very unique content, and is probably, I would say, one of the most original golf YouTubers, that's Randy and Quinton from Fried Eggs Golf. If you've not checked out these guys, absolutely awesome stuff. They take a very different stance on the golf videos. They add a lot more humour in, and Randy, who we've done some stuff with before, like I said, is a really, really top guy. They have so much potential, and yet their subscriber count isn't anywhere near as high as it should be. So they've just got over 8,500 subscribers, but please, again, go down into description, click on these channels, go check them out, and if you like what they do, subscribe. It is one of these great things, you know, if you subscribe to all these channels and you support all these channels, we'll all rise up together, and we can have a much more powerful voice within the golf industry, which has been dominated for so long by print media, by TV, which do not reflect the vast majority of you guys. So when you subscribe, when you comment, when you like, when you share these videos, it makes a massive difference, because it shares our presence even wider. And it makes people say, well, okay, maybe there's a different side to consuming golf content and actually having an entertaining look at golf through a different lens, quite literally. Right guys, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to this channel. Follow me on my other social media platforms as well, which are linked in the description below. It's going to be a very long description below today. And we will see you next time. Okay, God, that's a long one, that. I don't know how long this is, but it's going to be a long one.